Hi, good morning all. Today I am going to explain a concept called quicksort. In my previous video, I explained recursion concept using simple program factorial, and today I will explain how quicksort works actually. So then in the next video, I will implement the quicksort using recursion concept. So why I have chosen quicksort is far better than many other sorting algorithms, and it actually sorts the given list in faster manner compared to other techniques. So I am taking this example and I will explain how quicksort works step by step. Okay, so now this is the sample data which I want to sort it, and if we sort this is what the expected result, this is what we expect. So actually if you see, when a list is already sorted, okay, then you take any number and all the numbers which are left side of to the number will be less than the number, and all the numbers, what I mean to say is, so if you see 19, okay, all the numbers left which are left to 19 are smaller than 19, right, and all the numbers which are right side of 19 are greater than 19. So that is what, when it is already in ascending order, that's how it will be, right? So quicksort, what exactly it does is, among the list of values provided, it will pick some value. Usually it will pick the first one, and it will try to place the first one in the exact place, so that matches when it is already sorted in ascending order. What I mean to say is, so for example, now if I take 21, once it is sorted, it is at position fifth position, right? 5, 2, 3, 4. It is at fifth position. So it will try to put the 21 in the fifth position. Okay, it will find out what will be the position of 21 when it is in sorted order. Okay, likewise it will put it in the fifth position, and also not just places in fifth position, it will also make sure all the values which are on the left hand side of 21 are all less than 21, and all the values which are on the right side of the 21 are greater than 21. Okay, that's how the quicksort does. Okay, so it places at the correct place position, and also the values left and right, left side values are less than that 21, and the right side values are greater than 21. So I'll just explain how that is achieved through quicksort. So first we have this selects 21, okay, and it will try to place 21 at the correct place. Okay, for this what it does is, it will try to find out the values which are greater than 21 starting from left side. From the second position onwards, it keeps navigating towards right, and it will stop the navigation when it finds the value greater than 21. Okay, so 15 is less than 21, then it goes further. 28 is greater than 21, so it stops here. So let me mark this one. So here it stopped, and at the same time, okay, it will try to find out the smaller value. Okay, starting from here, to it navigates towards left. Okay, and it will try to find the smaller value. Okay, so 21 is not smaller than 21, so 19 is smaller than 21, so it will, okay, then it found the smaller value. So what it does is, among these two, okay, among 28 and 21, 28 and 19, okay, so the bigger value is on left side and smaller value is on the right side, right? So if you see, if 19 is smaller, if 19 should be this side and 28 should be this side. So but it is smaller value is on the right side, and bigger value among these two, I am talking about only 28 and 19. Smaller value is on the right side, bigger value is on the left side, so it will swap 28 and 19. Okay, so now how it comes is, Okay, comes in this way. So here 28 will come, 21 here, 19. It swapped 28 and 19. Now what will happen? It will again try to find the bigger value, again starting from this position onwards. Okay, so 14 is smaller than 21, so it will go to the next one. So 55, so 55 is bigger than 21. So what it will do, it will, let us mark that. So this is highlighted. Now from right side onwards, starting from this position, it will try to find, because see this till this position it's already completed. I put it in green, right? So this position, till this position it already completed. From this position onwards it will try to find. So 60 is not smaller, so it will go to the next number. 18 is smaller than 21. Let us mark this one also. Okay, now what it will do, so bigger value among these two, okay, 55 is bigger and it is on the left side to 18. So what it will swap these two values. Okay, 21, 15, 19, 14, 18, 55, 60, 28, 21. So let me put again this one in this way. Okay, now what it will try to do, again starting from this position, because up to here it is done. Okay, again it has to, starting from this position it keeps going towards right till it finds the bigger number compared to 21. So starting from here I said, right? So 55 is already bigger, so it will not go further. It already found the bigger number. So let us mark this one, and again from here it will start, from here it keeps navigating towards left to find till it finds the smaller compared to 21. So 18, from here it starts, so 18 is smaller than 21. Okay, now see, now among these two values, okay, bigger value, smaller one is on left side, bigger one is on right side. So it won't swap these two, because already smaller one is on left side, bigger one is on right side. Now what it will do, this is smaller than this one, right? We already know, we found the smaller value, right? We found the smaller value only, right? 18. So this is smaller than 21, right? So it will swap this 21 and 18. Now if you see, the beauty is all the values smaller than 21 are on the left hand side. Okay, that's the beauty. So let me mark this one. Now this position is fixed because it's in the right place. Okay, this is at the right place. Now 21 is at the right place. So if you see, what is the position? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here if you see, and it is sorted, 21 is at 5th place. So 21 came to the 5th place, and also all the values less than 21 are on the left hand side. But those are not sorted. Okay, remember, these are not sorted. And all the values greater than 21 are on the right hand side. And remember, these are also not sorted. Okay, now we can sort these things separately and these values separately, because anyway these are all bigger than these numbers also, right? So if you sort these things and these things separately, then complete list is sorted, right? So now let me explain how this works with this one. Now we have to, it will try to place 18 at the right place. So for that, what it will do, it will try to find the bigger number starting from this place. It keeps navigating right and to find the bigger number. So here 15 is smaller, so it will go to the next one. So 19 is bigger than 18, so it will stop navigating further. Now from here it will start towards left. So 14 is smaller than 18, right? So it will keep, so this one smaller than 18. Now what it will do, it will compare these two numbers, okay, and see the smaller one is on the right side and bigger one is left side among these two. So it will swap these two values, 14, 90, 18, 50, like this, okay. So now again the same thing starts, okay. Now from this position onwards, it will try to find the bigger number, okay, compared to 18, okay, because till here it is completed, so it starts from here. So 19 is bigger, so it will stop here. Then from here it will start finding the smaller value. Till here we completed, right, this green box. So you see this green box, till here it completed, so it will start from here and navigates towards left. So 14 is smaller, so it will not navigate further. It stops here. Let us mark this in green. Now see 18 and 14, because if you see among these two, okay, among these two, smaller one is on left side, bigger one is on right side, so it won't swap these two. Now it is done, okay. Now what it will do, it will swap 18 and 14, okay. Now you see the beauty. Now again 14, 15, 18, 19, okay. So this all will come. Let me remove this autofill. How to stop this autofill, I don't know. Let us see later. Now I moved 18. So if you see, 18 is at the right place. All the values which are smaller than 18 are on the left side, and bigger values are on the right side, okay. And now it has to sort these two values, okay, and again this value. Actually if you see, now it looks like as if it is sorted, but system doesn't know that these two are all sorted, okay. But here the right side, it's only just one number to be sorted. So one number, there is nothing to be sorted, it's already sorted, okay. So then it is considered like sorted. So you should know, until the size of the number of elements to be sorted is 1, okay, it keeps on doing this, the same procedure. Once the number of elements reduces to 1, it will stop, okay. It will stop, try to sorting, okay. Now it will, on the left side there are 2 numbers, so it will try to sort these two, though it is already sorted. Actually system will try to do that, okay. So it will try to place 14 in the right position. Now let me take this. Control C, Control V. Okay, so now 14 to be placed in the right place, right? See 15. So it will, from here it will try to find the bigger number, right? So this is the bigger number. Okay, it found the bigger number, and here it will try to find the smaller number. So there is no smaller number, okay. So it will not do anything, it will just leave like this because there is nothing. So 14, put it in the right place now, okay. The 14 is moved to right place. Actually though nothing it did shuffling, so but as per the program it works in this way, okay. So 14 is put in the right place, and now if you see, it has to sort this one, but it's only one number of values left to be left are only 1, right, that are to be sorted. That means it is, this is also considered as sorted. So this is also sorted. Now 14, 15, this left side of 21 is completely done. All the values are sorted now. Complete list left to 21 are sorted. Now it will try to sort these values, okay. Let me put here. So from 55, okay, it will try to find the bigger value compared with 55, starting from this position and navigates to right till it finds the bigger than 55. So now if it is starting from here, so 60 is bigger than 55, so it will stop here. So let me mark it yellow. Then it will try to find the smaller value compared to 55 starting from here towards left, but this itself is smaller value, so it will not further proceed. Let us mark it this as green. Now okay, now if you see 60 bigger, 60 and 21, among these two, this bigger value is on the left side and smaller value is on the right side. So what it will do, it will swap these two values. Okay, let me put this in orange. I forgot to put this in orange. Okay, now again this one is here, 21 comes here, 28, 60. Okay, so now again we will try to find the value which is bigger than 55 starting from this place. Okay, so it keeps going towards right. So 28 is less than 55, so it will proceed further. 60 is greater than 55, it will stop here. So let us mark this in yellow. It found the bigger value. Okay, again I changed the font color. Okay, so now from again starting from here, it try to find the smaller value. So 28 is smaller, so it will stop here. Let me mark it with green. So among these two values, okay, 28 and 60, the smaller value is on the left side, bigger value is on the right side. Okay, now what it will do, it will swap now this 55 and 28. So 28, 55, sorry, 25, 21, 55, 60. So now 55 is in the correct place. See, if you take from this position onwards, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, eighth position, 55 is in 8th position. Okay, now it will try to sort. Now we have to sort these two and this one, because this is only one value left on the right side, it is considered as sorted. So this is also done. Okay, now these two has to be sorted. Okay, now previously if you see, it came like this 14 15. Luckily it came in such a way it's already sorted. Okay, so that's why these iterations it will still do. Okay, even though there is no swapping happen, it will do these comparisons and all those things happens. And okay, because system, we by seeing we can know, but the system doesn't know this is already sorted. Okay, so it can be this way also, right? So in this case it is not sorted, so system will not know whether it met this case or that, whether this is already sorted or not sorted. Okay, now and compared with the 28 and 21, it will try to place now 28 in the right place. Okay, because these are only two numbers, it will check which is smaller. Okay, 28 and 21, and it will swap 28 and 21. Now 21 here, 28 here. Okay, actually if you see, if I have to explain in the same way how I explained in the previously, okay, it will try to find the bigger number compared to 28 starting from here to navigates towards right, but there is only one number, right? It can't navigate here, so that so there is no value greater than 28 in this list actually. Okay, so it will not now it will try to find the smaller value. So it will try to find the smaller value from starting from here and navigates towards left, because it's only one number in the list. It will just take this one, and it is since it is smaller, it will swap these two. So now these two are also, now 28 is placed. Actually system considers 20, as per the logic, quicksort logic, 28 is placed at the correct place. Okay, now it has to sort the values which are right side and left side of 28. 28 right side, there is nothing here to be sorted. 28 right side, sorry, 28 right side, there are no values to be sorted. And 28 left side, if you see, one value is there. So one value is always considered as sorted. So now this is also sorted. So if you see, let me put all the red ones, let me take all the red ones and put it here, and you will see the list is sorted. Now here, okay, see, it's sorted, right? If you compare with this one, see, 14, 15, 18, 19, 21, 21, 28, 55, 60. So this is sort. So this is how the quicksort logic is, and in my next video I will explain how this will can be implemented using recursion. So if you like my video, please subscribe and don't miss to like it. Thanks for watching my video.